Scarlett Tandy here, and today I'm going to read to you how I would read this book, Yanni the Yawning Yak. I'm going to start out reading it to what I would read to 3 and 4-year-olds. About midway through, I'm just going to switch over to what I would do with 2-year-olds because my technique and the words that I would add in is going to vary depending on the age of the child. The 2-year-olds, I'm going to focus more on getting the kids to say the animal, and the older ones, we're going to focus more on the storyline as well. What's really cool about this story of Yanni the Yawning Yak is this is a great sleepy time book, bedtime book, right before nap time book, because it is built into the book to have the children yawning. And I'm sure you know there is a science to yawning. I was just in the grocery store line the other day behind a guy, and he started yawning, and all of a sudden I'm yawning and he heard me yawn. He's like, "Got you." And I was like, oh my gosh, it is so crazy how contagious yawning really is. And what's really cute about this book, you can do it with your letter Y that you're teaching. You can do it as a bedtime thing, or you could also do it with one of your animal units, either the zoo or learning about different animals around the world. It has great pictures, as you're going to see when I start reading in here. The animal pictures, the cartoons of it is just really well made, the quality of it, and then the silliness of it as well when you're having the kids yawn the story. This is the book that I'm going to use with the kids next week, with the 2-year-olds as they are learning about the zoo and teaching them new vocabulary. This is something with the different animals that we're going to talk about, where the animals, like in the zoo, that's where they live for us to be able to see them, but they actually come from somewhere else. And so we're going to talk about the animals in that perspective. So are you ready to get started? Here it goes, Yanni the Yawning Yak. Starting out with my 3 or 4-year-olds and how I would read it to them. This is the story of Noah and how he learned that every animal is unique. I may take a minute there to also talk about uniqueness, or that be something that we talk at another time, but how we as humans are all unique, and so are all of the animals. It all began one fateful evening when young Noah was tossing and turning in bed and having trouble getting to sleep. If you have trouble getting to sleep, say, "I have trouble sleeping." Yep, you are. Me too. Right as Noah was starting to finally drift off to sleep, he heard a loud commotion in the backyard. Commotion means he heard some sort of noise that made him think, what is that? Noah curiously looked out his bedroom window and saw a strange looking animal setting up a tent outside in the rain. I don't know about you, but I do not want to sleep in the rain. Bang! Noah opened the window and yelled, "Excuse me, what are you doing down there?" The animal turned and replied, "Well, hello, young man. Sorry to wake you. I was just traveling through and setting up camp for a quick night's sleep. My name is Yanni the Yak." "Sorry, Yanni the Yak," Noah replied. "You didn't wake me. Actually, I'm having trouble sleeping, and you yawn funny." Noah giggled. Yanni was confused. "Is that so? And how am I supposed to yawn?" "Yeah, like everyone else does, like this." "That's a great yawn," Yanni excitedly shouted through his smile. "Can I let you in on a secret?" Yanni inquired. "Okay, I love secrets, but let's go get you out of the rain first," said Noah. You see his little tent out there, it's raining on them. Once Noah and Yanni made it safely inside from the rain, Yanni began to tell Noah about his travels. "I come from far away, and I have traveled the world from end to end." Y'all remember our world map that we have? I have one right up here. Let me see if I can show y'all. That might be fun. Ooh, nope, can't show y'all, not without moving up this whole thing. But he went all around all the places where all the different animals have lived. In my travels, I have seen some amazing things. You see his map right there? Just like our class map. I have seen some amazing things and met some amazing animals. And the secret I've learned from all my travel is that not all animals yawn the same. They all yawn in their own unique way. a very special way. And that is what makes the world so wonderful and so beautiful. Just like each of us are all unique and special and do things and look certain ways that make us unique and beautiful, so are all the animals. Let's start with my friend Andre the alligator. He is from Florida and he yawns like this. Alligator. Your turn to try. So see right here, we have these different chimes where we're going to try it out. So when we see this symbol, you see when we see this symbol right here, that means we're going to try to yawn just like I did. All right, your turn. Then you give them the chance to yawn as well. Next is my friend Brenda the bear. She is from Alaska and she yawns like this. I know when I was personally reading this story the first time, every time I did a animal yawn, I was yawning as well. So it really does work. Next is my friend Cario the camel. He is from Egypt and he yawns like this. Camel. Next is my friend Dougie the dog. He is from England and he yawns like this. Dog. Okay, it's your turn. Can you yawn just like we did? Next is my friend Earl the elephant. He is from Africa and he yawns like this. Elephant. Your turn. Next is my friend Fernanda the flamingo. She is from Chile and she yawns like this. Flamingo. Now it's your turn to yawn. Next is my friend Jerry the giraffe. She is from Nambia and she yawns like this. Giraffe. Now it's your turn. Now, if you're reading this, this is a great opportunity how we learned the letter G makes the g sound, but sometimes it makes that soft G. With your older kids, that's when you can point out giraffe makes that J like a J sound sometimes, just like the name Jerry can say Jerry or Gary when you're reading it as well. Ooh, next is my friend Harriet the hippo. She is from Kenya and she yawns like this. Hippo. Now it's your turn to try. So I'm going to shift gears. I showed you like how I would actually read the words that it's saying. If I was doing this with the 2-year-olds, I would ask them, oh, do you know what animal this is? Yes, an iguana. Let's yawn iguana. Iguana. See, starting to catch on here. Now, oh, this is a jaguar. This is Jasmine the jaguar. Can you yawn like Jasmine? Jaguar. Oh, it's catching on. She is from Mexico. Oh, can you yawn like jaguar? Next, oh, it's Carl the kangaroo. Let's do kangaroo. Let's see. I don't know if y'all know this animal. Have you seen this one before? It's a llama. Can you yawn? Llama. You're gonna see all inside my mouth when I'm yawning for real. Next is my friend Mandy. What animal is this? It's a monkey. Can we yawn? Monkey. Oh. Ooh, the monkey is from India. Ooh, we were talking about this animal not long ago. Do you remember what it's called? A narwhal. Let's yawn narwhal. Narwhal. Oh, narwhal. Oh, there we go. Ooh, I remember y'all getting excited about this one, the ostrich. Yes, this is Olivia the ostrich from Ethiopia. Can you say ostrich? Ooh. Remember this one from the Kung Fu Panda movies? Yes, the panda. Okay, let's yawn it together. Panda. This is called a quail. Can you say quail? Quail. The quail is from Russia. Let's yawn. Quail. This is the one that comes in our backyard sometime. This one's from Washington. This is a raccoon. Rocky the raccoon. Can you say raccoon? Oh, there you go. Now, if this is a lot, especially if you're reading it right before nap time, you're trying to get the kids to sleep and you don't have that much time to do the entire book, this would be a perfect one to break up into sections. Once you start seeing the kids calming down, once you start seeing their natural yawns coming from it, then go ahead, just put a pause there, have a little bookmark, close it up, and come back and get the kids excited about it again the next day. Stretch this book out all week long. Don't feel the pressure, especially with 2-year-olds, that you have to read this entire book in one setting, because that would be overwhelming. That a lot of times when people try to do that, they begin to see the books and they're like, that book is just way too long. I could never read that with my toddlers. You can. You just have to break it up in sections. And when you do that, it gets that excitement for what is coming the next day, to learn some new animals the next day. So here we have, it does look like an octopus, but it's not an octopus, because we know that starts with the that we talk about. This is a squid. Yeah, it only took me, I am serious. It is so contagious. I wonder if any of y'all listening to this, let me know in the comments if it has made you yawn as well. Now we have a special kind of bird called a toucan. Can y'all say toucan? Now let me hear you yawn. Toucan. This bird is from Costa Rica. Ooh, this is a hard one. This is all the way from Hawaii, which is Miss Scarlett's favorite place to go. I've only been once, but it was my favorite. This is a urchin. This is Ursula the urchin. It's a sea creature. Can we yawn? Urchin. Great job. All right. Next, this is it is a snake. It's a snake, but it's a special kind of snake. It's a viper. Just like we learned about vampire bats, viper. Let's yawn. Viper. There you go. Almost done. We're getting to the end of the alphabet. Now we have a whale. These yawnings remind me of how Dory and Nemo, when she's talking to the whale and she's talking the whale language, these yawns remind me of that. So let's yawn. Whale. Your turn. All right. Now here we have an X-ray fish. Let's yawn. X-ray. We are so good at this. This one's from Venezuela. You see its little X-rays that you can see right there, like we learned with the letter X? Those all live in the water too. Well, look, now it's my favorite. It is a yak. It's Yanni the yak. Let's do it again. Let's yawn like we did in the beginning. Yak. Great job. Now the very last letter in the alphabet. Y'all know this, so we talk about this a lot. Y'all love this animal. A zebra, you're right. Let's yawn. Zebra. Oh, one last good yawn there. I'm all sleepy because I know I am. Now look at that. It's the story of how Noah met his favorite yak and how he learned about all the wonderful yawns around the world. And he is fast asleep. Now do me a favor and show me how you yawn. Ooh, I would take some time right here, especially if you have older kids, or maybe if you are breaking the book up each day, to take some time to have the kids yawn their name, just to add a little bit more to it, or maybe pick a kid's name or two that you notice is yawning and then you yawn their name. The end. And then it has all the different animals back on the page. Do you agree with me that this book is super adorable? Not only teaching all of the different animals, but also in the uniqueness of them, and also where they come from around the world. If you are learning, like we were doing, exploring outside, or learning about different things around our world, this is a perfect time to talk about that. Also, it just, the pictures are gorgeous, the yawns, and then getting them sleepy. I love, even if you're talking about how when we pronounce words, a lot of times on here, how it is actually spelt, and how that was not a good example because that one was exactly the same. But yeah, that's one. Like giraffe. And so just being able to talk about how there's the difference there in how the word is written and how we pronounce it for certain. Like here, dog. versus D-O-G, dog. Okay, I think you get the point there. If you haven't already, check this book out. You've got to get one for yourself. You can find it where you get most of your books. I found mine on TikTok Shop. You can get it on Amazon, wherever you like to purchase your books. Follow for more ways to enjoy early childhood.